Hi guys, happy Sunday. It's Alexis. I am once again here in the First Presbyterian Church of Ukiah garden. The weather is beautiful, the sun is out. I'm really excited to be here today. So today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about things that just bring me joy. You know, there's a lot going on right now and there's some negatives, there's some positives, but I thought it'd be nice if we focus on things that bring me joy and things that could bring other people joy. But before we get started today, how about let's open up in prayer. So if you could bow your heads and close your eyes with me, that would be wonderful. Dearest God, thank you for this lovely day. Lord, I pray that you're with us wherever we are. God, even though we can't gather together, thank you that we are still a community and that we are still a whole bunch of people that love each other and love you. God, I pray that this is a time where we can all grow more, learn more, and learn how to be at peace even in the midst of some craziness. God, thank you for all your blessings and all your love, and we love you too. Amen. All right, guys, so what I wanted to do with you today is share something that means a lot to me. So about a year and a half ago, soon after I arrived here at First Presbyterian Church of Ukiah, I had the youth kids start up a garden with me. So we made these like really cool planter boxes, we planted a ton of veggies, and we just started growing food. And the goal of this project is I'm hoping that someday, we can produce enough that we can give it to other people who need help, people who need food, who need just like their basic nutrients. And we can do that by growing food, giving it away, supporting the local food bank, stuff like that. Or we can just grow things that bring cheer. Like we got some flowers growing here, and whenever I look at them, they bring me a lot of joy. So those are the kind of things that we can do here at First Presbyterian Church of Ukiah to bring other people joy. So what I wanted to do today is just give you guys a garden tour and show you what's growing in here. For some of you guys, like the youth kids and the Sunday school kids who have helped me plant some of these plants, you guys probably haven't seen them in a little while because you haven't been able to be here at church. And I thought this would be a great opportunity to just give you a tour and show you what's been growing in our wonderful little garden over here. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna start with is our green onion. These are our green onions. They're growing over here. They're getting really big and it looks like they want to get eaten pretty soon. But we have all of these growing over here, and these are super yummy and super tasty. And the great thing about these is because they have so much flavor to them, a lot of times bugs don't like being around them because their little tiny bodies can't handle the big flavor of onions. And so it's really great because we have them growing right next to the lettuce. And it helps keep all the little bugs away from eating our lettuce. So here are our onions. And then over here is all of our lettuce. Look at how much we have. Oh, there's so much. I am so excited about all of this lettuce. I can't wait to start giving it away to people, start giving people yummy, good, healthy food. We just have so much growing over here and it's so wonderful. Let's see, here is a cherry tomato plant. This is just the beginning of the plant. We'll have to wait till summer comes before we probably get any tomatoes. But do you see these right here, these little yellow flowers? That is actually what's going to turn into a tomato in a little while. It's pretty cool that a lot of plants, first they'll grow flowers and then from the flowers, they'll actually pop up the fruit or vegetable. And moving on from our cherry tomato plant, we got a little more lettuce growing right here. Another green onion to help keep the bugs away. And then here we have our beef steak tomato plant. Can you see it right there? Whoop. I don't know how to use the zoom, too funny. But yeah, here is our beefsteak tomato plant. This one is growing really tall really quickly. I think when I first got it, it was only maybe this tall, and that was only a few weeks ago. So I'm pretty excited about this plant. Hopefully we'll get some good juicy tomatoes soon. Here I planted a bunch of cilantro seeds recently. You can see that they're starting to sprout. Like here's one right here. And if you know what cilantro looks like, you know that like those little tiny leaves look a little bit like what a cilantro leaf looks like. And cilantro is a super yummy thing to put on like salsa and Mexican food and some Asian foods and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited for these because it's gonna add a lot of flavor to any food that we make using it from the garden. And here, of course, is our composter. I showed you guys how the composter works last time during Easter when I talked about how sometimes plants die, but we can use a composter to sort of bring all their nutrients back to life and grow new plants. So yeah, if you didn't check out that video, go ahead and look for it on our YouTube page. It's pretty cool. I showed you guys how to plant a sunflower seed and how to use compost in order to do it. Here we have our kale. Kale is a really great vegetable because it has a lot of nutrients in it. Now, it doesn't taste very good by itself, but if you put it on top of like pizza that you're baking in the oven, or if you put it in soup, then it's an easy way to add a lot of nutrients to something else that you're creating. So here's all our kale. I'm super excited about it. It's been growing pretty well. Over here, we got some more lettuce growing. We got tons and tons and tons of lettuce. I'm really excited about it. Over here, these are our beets. Some people have mistaken these for being different kinds of lettuce, but these are actually beets. And the way that you can tell is they have these gorgeous red stems. I don't know if you can see them, there we go. But yeah, they got these red stems. And then if you look under here, you'll be able to see that we actually got a beet growing under there. Beets take a long time to grow, so I don't think these ones are quite ready yet, but they're getting there. And then we'll get to harvest them. And then beets are something that you can roast or you can put in salads, and they're super yummy and they're a gorgeous like purple color. I can't wait for these to get ready to harvest. Over here we have another tomato plant. These I think are also gonna be cherry tomatoes. And this one's getting plenty of sun out here. Hopefully it'll grow big and tall and healthy so we can have yummy tomatoes all summer long. These are some of our strawberry plants. I am super duper excited about these strawberry plants. They've grown a lot since I first got them at the store. And these are the kind of plants that also have little flowers that grow on them that turn into the fruit. And oh my goodness, like you can actually, look, here's a full-on strawberry back here. Oh my gosh, I'm totally gonna pick it. Ooh, yes. Here's the strawberry. Ooh, I'm totally gonna save it. I'm gonna wash the dirt off a little bit and then I'm gonna enjoy it and it's gonna be wonderful. It looks so juicy. I'm so excited. And we have a bunch more growing down here, looking all yummy and healthy and delicious. Oh, I'm so excited about these strawberries. Alrighty, now it's time to look at our little planters up here. Up here we got some mint growing. Mint is super yummy. You can do all sorts of things with it. I like to just put it in my water to make my water feel really fresh. But you can also kind of dehydrate it and make it into tea and have some yummy fresh tea. And also it smells really good. I'm gonna pick one off right now. See, here's a leaf from our mint plant. Okay, here is a cute little planter that we got from the rummage sale last year. Now the planter itself is not actually a planter, it's a bird feeder. But however, the bird feeder had a little hole in the bottom and so it can't hold water, but that's perfect for making a little drip system so we can grow plants in it. And here I'm growing some sweet peas. Sweet peas are gonna turn into beautiful flowers, and I'm really excited because I think that this was a great way to reuse this little bird bath that otherwise wouldn't have really had a function. And over here is our gigantic sweet pea plant. It's kind of taken over its little container, but look, it's finally growing flowers. I've waited so long for these flowers to grow. And I'm so excited and so happy that they're finally here. They're beautiful. Let me see if they smell good. Ooh, they also smell delicious. And I'm just so in love with these sweet peas. Alrighty. Over here, this is where we have our sage plants. See? Sage plants. Now Now sage is pretty good for dehydrating and putting in cooking, like pasta and stuff like that. It also just smells kind of good. And here's a little more kale. Now this kale, as you guys can see, is actually doing this thing called bolting. Bolting is when it kind of grows really, really, really quickly and has all these little thingies at the end. Sometimes when plants bolt, they can actually have flowers come out of the top. And this basically means that our kale is probably getting a little bit too much sunlight and maybe not enough water, but probably it really means that it might not be kale season anymore. And it might be time to take the kale out and plant something different inside of this pot. Alrighty folks, well that's pretty much it for our garden tour today. That is what we have growing in our beautiful little garden here at First Presbyterian Church of Ukiah. I washed off my strawberry and I'm gonna eat it. This is so tasty. Homegrown strawberries, man, they're just so much better than the ones that you get at the store because they're so much juicier and sweeter and they have so much flavor, and it feels really rewarding to eat something that you grew yourself. Am I right? So yeah, that's it for today. I'm hoping that soon I'll get started on the summer garden, and maybe we'll plant some carrots, and maybe we'll plant some like zucchini, and maybe even like a pumpkin or watermelon or something like that. I don't know, there's endless options, and I'll let you guys know when I do that. But yeah, maybe just take some time this week to think about how there's any project that you've wanted to start and haven't had the time before. Maybe try starting that project, especially if it's something that could potentially help out people. I'm gonna let people know this week that we have a ton of lettuce growing here at the church, and they can come by and pick some and take it home to their families and eat it for dinner, and just enjoy like what we've been doing here at the church. Yeah, so that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you're all doing well. I miss you so much, and I can't wait for the time that we can all gather here at the church again, back in person. Hopefully it won't be too long, but we'll just have to be patient and see what's in store. So until then, I love you guys. I miss you guys. I hope you have a great week. I'm gonna pray us out, and then I'll say goodbye. Dearest God, thank you for this day. Thank you for these amazing fruits and veggies that we have growing in the garden. Lord, I pray that you help them to grow, and that you help us to be able to use them as a way to give to other people and to share your love with other people. God, thank you for keeping us healthy and strong and giving us everything that we need. Lord, I pray that you're with these kids throughout this week, and please love them and protect them and watch over them. And I pray all this in your name. Amen. All right, guys, it's been fun. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you next week. Hey guys, one more thing I just thought of is, I don't know if you noticed, but something that's missing from our garden are little signs that tell us which plant is which. So if you had some spare time and you wanted to take on that project of making us cute little signs that we could stick in the soil, maybe like with a popsicle stick or something like that, that just say what plants we have growing in here, that'd be so wonderful. So if you want to take that on, you know, the more signs the merrier. We would love to have them. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye.